Kia's going to make him work for it, though.
Oh, not again. We've seen how this works out.
Yeah, yes, it's happening again. This time VP don't want to play the same game as him. But you're right. I know Richard was also touching on the point too. Like, it's not just the talent of EnVyUs. It's the fact, like, too, when you got these forced buys, you're going to have like the very tight corners they can utilize on CT.
We saw
so
it.
while they might be risky, there's a lot of payoff that can come from it.
We saw how scary they can be with the Tech 9s on training. Even though they lost 60-8, the couple of rounds they did win were forced buys of those Tech 9s. So definitely going to see a lot of that this game. No, don't get me wrong, that is going to happen. And there we go. So VP will be starting on the CT side. We did obviously assume that one. You wouldn't think anything else in Inferno, but this is the start, the dream start for them, being 1-0 up in this series, going into Inferno, CT start. This could be, if they take this one, this could be a very quick one. We could see a 3-0 coming in, but let me see. EnVyUs definitely never count them out on this one. This is one of the greatest maps for them in terms of the AK movement they can possess. And pistol round, I assume something very fast, something very hard coming in quite early on. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it as EnVyUs and VP, to see him on Inferno too, such tight corners, to watch where the money moves. Like you talk about, like the pistol round. Can VP get that economic advantage? Can you start to build up on these mollies as well as the smokes?
This is one of the hardest maps to control that CT economy. It's one of the times where you find yourself, if you do lose the pistol and you go 3-0 down, you go into that first gun round. If you have force bought at any stage of the game, you don't have the full set of incendiaries. You don't have the smoke grenades, you may not have kits, and if you lose that round, it's when it kind of spirals out of control. You never really stabilize it on Inferno. It's a very difficult map if it does start going wrong for you. So you definitely want to get that early advantage of the CTs, but VP, I think they know what they're doing. We have seen some questionable buys from them this evening. Like they're on train, they did make some difficult decisions for themselves, but obviously 16-8 scoreline speaks for itself. They did recover and get themselves back into it.
They did. It's just them going to play to their style. Like, why it may not be perfectly logical, maybe it's more emotional that the team has got to do it.
Yeah.
Just to stay up there, man.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. So VP, as long as they play their game on CT, I want to see them utilising that kind of dissecting the map with the smoke grenades, using the incendiaries. If they get rolling like that, and I haven't seen EnVyUs actually approach VP on this map before, so it's going to be interesting to see how one goes down. But here we go. We do go into the pistol round. It will be the second map, D Inferno. EnVyUs starting on the T side here, and 5 sets of armor for them. As we do have the lovely announcer coming over me there as well, joining in. And this should be something you've seen quite fast and staying together. Here's a we've got a little Zeus on Kiyashima as well.
Look for the extra money as well as the shame. So you're right, it's going to be Happy on their flank, moving up through Banana. And the rest of EnVyUs will be focusing on controlling up inside of Carpet's apartments.
Interesting enough though, VP have only got one player towards Bs. They've taken the gamble. This could work out for them.
Yeah, they're really stacked over here on Asa Bialy. Got the crossfire between him as well as Snacks, who's playing from the graveyard, but already MBK gets through him. Both Bialy and Snacks will drop. Park's got a lot of work cut out for him now. Has to back it up, but he can't back it up in time. Kia will find that frag. And now it's up to 2 players from VP, so even though they stacked the site, EnVyUs have managed to not only gain control, they get the plant down, and they've got VP down to 1.
There it is, the real simple round coming in there. Happy getting a little bit of attention there, but maybe this one isn't over just yet. Taz picked up 2 headshots of the P2000. Unfortunately, there gets shut down. That could have been interesting towards the end there, but as I was saying, Happy going towards Banana and trying to work out whether the CTs are pushing. Normally, you'll see some CTs go aggressive on Banana, so the idea here is that he can either give the very early call off, the CTs are pushing down here, have their number advantage, or if he gets nothing at all, he can kind of just cause a little distraction there. 4 players coming out of the apartments. I wanted Bialy to do better there. He had a teammate there getting all the attention. It's just the silent USP at that range. When you're trying to spam it there, it can be very difficult unless you hit the first shot to actually capitalize on that situation. But there we go. EnVyUs do take the pistol round on the T side, and VP will be forced buying straight back into this. They have the P250s, head armor on 2 players as well, and 5-7 on Bialy.
And this time, Snacks is playing the close in on the smoke. Waiting for just one player from EnVyUs to come forward with the Zeus. And EnVyUs will be coming through their blind. They won't see anything going on, but Happy's managed to already get up to Archers. He will have a little bit of a contest. Neo is going to find him, but can he actually win this up against the MAC-10? He cannot, so Happy already able to find one in Snacks. He backs up a little bit. It's back on top of the site. Doesn't have any help at all. He's completely alone because the rest of VP moved over to A, but he goes for the Zeus kill. Can't claim it, however. But Happy does die, so they lose their flank.
There we go then, 4-on-3 situation. The CTs probably just want to save their guns at this stage, right? So once you buy the armor and you make this investment, if you don't predict the stack correctly, the bomb goes down, it's literally like a 90% chance, maybe even more, you're going to lose this round. So just save the armor, save the upgraded pistols. They've got a Mach 10 on Pasha as well, so try and use that for next round. This one didn't work out too well for them, but that's just decent play and nice discipline from EnVyUs there. Getting that banana control, going through the smoke with the flashbangs, forcing the CTs back, and we saw it was Snacks with the Zeus at the back, couldn't really do a lot there, and they managed to get the bomb down. It's another clean round from EnVyUs. The good thing about utilising the SMGs in this map as well, because you can control the pace of it essentially. You can cut off, like I said, with the smoke grenades. You can make it very close range by going into areas like Banana. Decent flashbangs and smokes are the key choke points, means you can just swarm the bomb site with those close range SMGs and isolate players like that. So that's exactly what they did. But VP do save some armor and some decent pistols here, and that Mach 10, of course. Yeah. So let's see how this one goes down then. It's going to be Apex with the rifle there.
Yeah, he's the main man to watch as far as at least the initial long frags. But VP can just keep playing this close game. They've only got one smoke, one flash, one nade. So sorry, actually they've got two smokes with one also over on Bialy. But they're not playing aggressive on Banana this time around. But Happy, he's already managed to get past the front lines, up not into apartments just yet. But the problem is Bialy has to smoke it out.
This is just Happy doing classic Happy things now, trying to kick the CTs over towards that area, and he's doing that. 3 players step towards that site, 2 players go towards B. They're going to have 2 CTs waiting for them, but this has kind of worked out perfectly for them so far. Happy will probably show a little bit more presence now.
And EnVyUs hasn't pushed up all the way. Now with that pop flash from Snacks, he might find himself a little bit of space, finds the Zeus kill, and actually grabs the Mach 10 into his hand, looking for the second, able to find it, and they need a little bit more help. Apex is able to get himself in and at least bring down Neo, but this is a 2-on-2 round until Snacks comes through and changed it up. So it's a 2-on-1 Happy. That one man playing the distraction game over in apartments is now held out of the B site. He cannot get to the bomb and may have to just concede.
Well, there we go again. That Zeus coming into the current meta actually manages to land that first shot and gets Snacks those 3 kills, and that massive spree he has going to be happy now. Left on a 2-on-1 situation. CTs know where he is, and Snacks picks up the 4th frag there, and that's a huge rebuy into the game as VP take the 3rd round there. So 2-1. But the T economy shouldn't be too rattled here, as like I said before, they've been getting those SMGs and keeping the pistols, they've been keeping their bankroll pretty high here. So this would be another difficult round for the CTs, but this is where things definitely get interesting now, because Pasha's going to keep keeping that Mach 10. Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something a little bit change up. Okay, so we've got 3 players going towards B from the CTs. This is good for them. They know they're probably up against the AKs here, so they'll be trying to show some presence there at the start of the map, at least push them back and show that they have control of that area. Yeah,
but it's nicely read by Kia. Throws up the Molotov, throws up the nade, so EnVyUs, they don't allow VP to get control of archers. So holding Banana, they have to do it from the top end with the rifles, and already VP, they're starting to drag a couple more players back over to the A. They're heavy on the arch side. No one's playing anywhere near the apartments, and this is the one time that we don't see that early push coming into the apartments from EnVyUs.
There we go then. Nothing going down just yet. They've actually left one player. It's going to be Neo towards that B site.
Yeah, they come.
A lot of contention now.
They're coming up. Neo's going to smoke it, but at the same time, he gets caught with the smoke in his hand. So MBK, they'll take the top and they're moving so quickly. And VP, they dragged everyone off. They were ready for the A push, but it never came. Ooh. And now, because MBK's moved up so far, he's got to find both Pasha and probably looking for that extra CT spawn rotator. But VP, they're hiding it up. They're looking for exit kills, or at least EnVyUs going for the wander. They're going to find one, and maybe able to find that second. Taz being shot from the archer side. He does have a little bit of help coming in from the library. They catch out too. I suppose it's better than EnVyUs just running all over your entire team. You lock them up at CT.
There we go. Classic EnVyUs play there. Textbook from them. Just making sure they show some presence towards across the board on the map there and trying to bait out some of the CT utility. Happy stays there towards middle, and then it's a very simple execution from there. Just going in with their key players here. MBK can be so frightening on this map. Goes straight up, finds 2 huge frags and gets him into that B bomb site. And then what can VP even do? They had no choice there. First 2 players going down without a single frag exchanged, and they have to save their 2 rifles. They only managed to save 2. They could have had 3, but Taz did get taken down. And that's a very clean round for EnVyUs now. And this puts them in a fantastic position in terms of the economy, because the CTs, although they did save 2, they forced into this one. This is going to put them in a very difficult situation indeed, as they now are looking down the barrel of the double eco.
Yeah, and VP again, they're trying to find this early advantage, pushing 3 players towards that banana. And they're not coming down. They cannot reach the archers again. So they have to be held back. But EnVyUs patience. They just leave the bomb down, but they have taken over the apartments area. Haven't got all the way out to the balcony. Yes, they don't have a view from the apartment. And Snacks, he does come down a little bit further, but EnVyUs aren't giving VP an inch as this CT side. Normally, like VP, they try and push out, they try and find the early kill. Information fall back, but they're not finding the opening.
Well, look who's got all the information right now. EnVyUs actually just taking that whole middle area now. The CTs don't have any intel as to what may be going on. They have to fall back to crossfires on the bomb site, and it puts them in a very difficult situation. It just gives so much freedom for the terrorist side as they make their way onto the A side now.
There's the double flash as byali completely blind. Had to jump back deeper into the balcony. He's going to find one spraying into the side. Can't find a second, however. Pasha was the man with his crossfire coming to help out into a 3-on-3 situation. The CTs, they've returned, pushing in through Archer's library as well as another one down through main. Pasha, he's still looking for that easy pick, and he's able to find one. Happy showing himself on the back of the truck. And Snack's going to flash himself in, realizing the last two are on the bomb site, jumping up, able to find Apex, but no, he can't finish the kill. Neo can't do the work either. They hold the round here, EnVyUs at 4-1, protecting the retake of VP.
Yeah, that's the problem when you don't have these full buys going into these rounds. Once they lost the mid-control there, EnVyUs took advantage of that completely. They realized they had mid-control, executed perfectly onto the bomb site with the smoke grenades there, found their initial frags. It did come back in when Pasha found that frag onto behind the truck there into pit, but it wasn't enough now, and this is the nightmare situation I referenced before, and now they're probably going to be on a double EK. They're not really able to buy anything, and Apex picks up that first frag, utilizing that entry fragging roll. Snack's pushed down to bench now, but Happy just waiting as they make their way to the B bomb site once again.
Yeah, they didn't actually see Snacks run down. There wasn't vision at the time, so they're checking every other corner apart from bench. But at the same time, as EnVyUs already managed to get the kill over on B, they're just poking up slowly to see if they can get the plant there. And Snacks is waiting for them to come up to A, and he's never going to have that chance. The smoke covers the cross, and VP trying to hightail it back as quick as they possibly can onto that B site. But I kind of feel like EnVyUs is playing them again. You smoke up towards the B, you force the rotations.
They're basically trying to bait out rotations from the CT. They're seeing if anyone will come down mid and take the bait here. The Kyoshima going to be making his way in. Has got some backup as well. I think to see Taz, just the Zeus trying to get that cheeky frag there. As we said, that they stacked thinking of a Desert Eagle shot. The Zeus does not actually work out for him. It's a 4-on-2 now. byali and Snacks, they have got the Mac 10 in hand though. byali just going to be trying to work that smoke and see if he can make any magic happen through it.
Yeah, but Snacks is so far away. He's saving the Mac 10. It's just byali. He's the only man there. And MBK will drop him down. So Snacks actually pushing over, coming in towards the CT side.
He has managed to get one frag so far. Picked up the Mac 10, but it's not really going to help him out that much, to be honest. But as I say that though, that's the round where Snacks actually managed to get that 4K. Zeus as well picks up the Mac 10 and got a little spray down going into that one. So maybe he does fancy his chances of that gun next round. But the money should be still quite bad for VP now. They're actually getting a little bit of a dangerous situation. 5 rounds in favour of EnVyUs now. Only losing one man in that round as well, so you can see the money. Although it's okay for CTs, they can actually get in a decent buy here, but it's going to be a relatively good one. No kits once again, though. That's a problem. If the bomb goes down, which it pretty much has almost every round now, they're not going to be able to have a chance to even get these clutches down. So they need to, I'd say, go for something a bit more aggressive, go for the first pick in their favour, just while they haven't got this advantage in terms of the economy, and try and force issue that way. Let's see what goes down now.
The problem is Kyoshima. Like, Kyoshima's been doing such a great job on Banana that VP can't come down, and when they do push towards the archers, it's very late. Nice flash this time around, and this opens up the hold now.
That's exactly what I wanted to see. Try and get that first frag on the board. They've isolated Kenny S as well, and they need to find that frag, which they do. Snacks picks up 2, and that's an amazing way to get themselves back into this game, as they should be able to guarantee themselves that round now. They can forward player back from the banana area and just isolate that now. But MBK keeping the dream alive for EnVyUs. He picks up a frag onto byali, and Taz neutralizes him.
Yeah, but ends up just being tit for tat right now, and Happy only catches out VP getting a little too aggressive, jumping through the smoke at the bottom of Banana, and Apex has opened up the A side. It was such a great start for VP, but they've lost control, and they're about to lose. Well, actually, Happy goes down to a 1-on-1. He cannot win the last little battle, though. It will go the way of Apex. And EnVyUs, they keep the round 6-1 after what was a great start by VP.
I don't know how you lose those rounds. That's insane. If you get the first 2 picks and you don't even lose a frag in that situation, leave one player towards B, and just come back and play that passive setup then. Make the T's come to the bomb side. VP were too hot on it then. They're facing the key choke points, allowing MBK to find frags. They just needed to be making sure they actually just forced the bomb to go down. They actually didn't allow that to happen. And now look at them, 6-1, and then on another EK here, the P250. And this could be one of the fastest rounds ever. I don't even have a chance to finish my sentence there as that one goes down. 5-man. death there towards middle, but this is where they could probably get the AWP out, and I'd like to see it happen, to be honest. They need a change of pace here. 7-1. EnVyUs definitely running away from this. The T side of Inferno they're doing this. And there we go. AWP coming out on Snax. He can be the secondary AWP on this map. That's what the kind of restructure this team has gone towards. You don't normally see Pasha pick up the AWP. Snax kind of has a go on Inferno. He can be very good at this car position as well, but Kenny S answers back with one himself.
Yep, and they're on exactly the same position, but Snax, he can't stand there. Kio's doing the same thing he did before. It's the Molotovs, the flashes, the grenades. They're pushing them off top Banana, so the AWP has to move all the way back. Snax does at least get the pick off on MBK, and it's given EnVyUs second thoughts about pushing into this B site.
Well, they get the first frag here, but Snax has taken a lot of damage as well. T's got control of the Banana, pushes CTs back to the bomb site, but CTs haven't quite reacted to it yet. You can see Kenny S now just going back to try and work a pick. There is a player towards Junkyard there, and Taz is going to be lying in wait. This could be a difficult angle for him to hold as well. And there we go, because Apex just rips his head off. I'm not a fan of that.
Checking the corner every time, losing Pasha as well in the Archers, and Bialy is now the last man standing over on A. He needs to actually have his friends rotate over. The question is, can they do anything as they come over? Bialy's going to go for that little flash, give him a little bit of space to move, but he can't. He can't actually find the opening, and now they've lost control of A. Neo's coming in at least, he's able to get the pickup on Kenny S, but you're going to put the AWP in danger. Snax has no life whatsoever, and it looks like he's not even going to come for this.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Same thing again, they get the first pick, and for some reason they're playing, like facing middle is fine, don't get me wrong, that's absolutely viable and it's something you should be doing, but Taz shouldn't be that angle by himself. You need the crossfire setup. One player needs to be getting the attention, and the other player needs to be holding the off angle, just so that can't happen. Apex shouldn't be able to walk up middle and find such an easy kill in that situation and get them back into the round. That's crazy that that's going down. You should just be either going fully passive, getting the crossfires in the bomb site, forcing the bomb to go down, or at least ensuing a crossfire there. And now Snax looks like, I was going to say, look, he's going to die, but manages to take that shot onto Happy, but it's going to be in vain here. But saving the AWP could be very viable in this situation. This could be fantastic for them, because like I said, Snax actually is very strong on this map with the AWP. He's great at finding frags here, but did I see him drop the AWP? They're actually going to be force buying into this one, and at this stage they need to probably force buy every single round they can, just because it's getting a little bit shaky for them. Snax going to be utilising his spawn here, and actually busted a little bit there on the corner.
Yeah, he locked up with the pillar, which means he doesn't get the perfect movement, but still gets the kill on Keo, a little bit more delay, goes to the pop flash, gonna find, what? It goes straight through his body, same with the second shot. They back it up even further, but he's blind, moving into the cheap spot. Able to now find the second over on MBK, supports there from Pasha, and they've at least got EnVyUs down to only 2 players, and Taz now dropping it down to only 1. Happy, that last little floater man for EnVyUs. He's the last man left alive.
Wow, that
hitboxes were fixed.
Well, yeah, no, I thought that was dead on him. Maybe like we'll see a replay after this game to see what actually happened there. But that certainly was dead on him. But Happy now left in this 3-on-1, and considering the economic situation for them, you'd assume they're probably going to go for this and see what he can do just to kind of take some money away from the CTs. You know how low it is, and that's a really questionable play by Neo there, jumping through his own smoke blind. Not sure what he's hoping to achieve, but down he goes. Makes it down to a 2-on-1 now. Happy does have 56 HP and 1 flashbang. Bomb down towards top of middle. You can see the CTs just playing around that smoke. Bialy trying to do whatever he can to stop that bomb going back in favor of Happy.
And Happy still wants it. With 30 seconds left on the clock, time is most definitely against him, as well as the crossfire here of VP. But a lot of patience from Happy. Banging out the corner, still got a lot of bullets to work with, but running out of time, 20 seconds. Finds one near the pillars, but Bialy will shut him down. And they should be able to regain. Yep, they'll regather that AWP from Taz.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. The money's still not great, and Neo throwing his frag away like that. Like, that's so important, because that's another 5k down the Swanee, and you have to think, like, okay, what are we doing now? We have to go force buy. You're probably on a pistol next round, so this is the difficult situation for them. They can find themselves in a very fragile economic state. As you say that, though, MBK getting the sawn-off shotgun out. A gun we've seen come into meta recently. It's been normally Flash or JW rocking that, but let's see what MBK can do. He's going straight towards the apartments. This could get interesting.
Gives it a shot, takes it out straight away, and VP, because they're not aggressively moving into the apartments, have been playing down low most of the time. This allows him to just have the balcony area, but Bialy, he's going to get some vision. Starts spraying up, but flashed up, so he can't see any more. We'll see one jump down to the pit, but Kenny S able to bring down Bialy. Taz still waiting on the site. Got Pasha again in support, but they cannot hold the site. Apex just cleaning up everything with Happy. And now again, Snax is the last man left alive with its AWP. Reveals his position by killing off Happy. But they're down to 3 men. The bomb plant is going down right now. And EnVyUs are already on the hunt. They want to have VP's economic situation get even worse. And Snags legging it down there. Apex gets the kill before the bomb plant gets down, but still EnVyUs. Like, they know they've crippled VP.
Look at these entry frags. You've got Apex now on 18 frags. They're just having fun right now. They're not even really doing, I would say, strategies. They're just getting control of that middle to start, and they're just rushing the bomb side with very simple execution there.
Yep.
And they're playing so confidently. Once EnVyUs get into this sort of mindset that they know they're actually hitting their shots and they're feeling comfortable, that's when they become, like in that sort of fashion, getting onto the bomb side and just being so formidable. And this entry frag working out so well for them. But Snax opens up on Zakiyashin with a Desert Eagle, 1 dig, and now then it's a 5-on-4. But looks like MBK going to be flashing his teammate into apartments there. Molotov in as well. A little bit slower this time. Taz with the Zeus there. A little bit ambitious, to say the least, I think.
Yeah, that's an optimistic Zeus. But it does put us now on a 4-on-4 with that early kill over on Keo. And this does relieve a little bit of pressure from VP. At the same time, like, they don't know where exactly EnVyUs are coming. MBK is making the play like they are making this push for A. But Virtus.pro have kind of called EnVyUs out in their own bluff. They've got 3 players stacked over here on B. The smokes just keep coming, and now Snax gets some vision, realizing over at the wagon, can he actually find out he's blind?
So look at this, though. The T's are just going to work out. No players are towards the A bomb side whatsoever. That frag's just going to be trivial at this stage because they've got complete control of the A bomb side. This is a little bonus for Apex as he stays there. He fancies more. That's going to be his 20th frag on the board now. He is playing out of his mind with these entry frags. Just going to be Pasha left with the CZ now, and of course Apex finishes him off and pits EnVyUs into double figures now. This is the EnVyUs we expected to see in the first map. Now they've kind of warmed up and they've arrived on the server, and this is look at the team we saw at DreamHack London last week.
Man, at this rate, Apex had 30 bomb before we even hit the end of the first half.
Yeah, you're right.
It has been so good for him with these entry kills, and like Keo's also keeping the distraction over on Banana, so it's the perfect T side for EnVyUs. They've managed to find every hole in VP, and VP have also made a couple of these holes themselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And now, once again, onto this eco situation. We've got PT50s, 5-7 and USP and Snax. Taz once again.
This one's better.
Trying his luck. He's got a better angle here at least, but Happy's just aware of this. You know he's his way. Look how close they are to
Patience. He can see the foot. He can see the foot and just starts spraying through the wall. The downside of Taz. Careful about you shooting your own teammate, Pasha. Now looking for his aggressive movement towards bench, but no one was up in the top mid. EnVyUs hadn't pushed up at that point, so there was no joy for the man. And VP are just looking for anything they can get, and well, if they're going to get it, they've got to move towards the B side. But at the same time, look at that rotation's already coming out. Like, Happy's just having his game here with Pasha, but the B side completely open. Snax coming back in again. He's got his Zeus out with a flash. He's at least able to get the kill on MBK, but it won't stop the plant from going down. And in fact, it looks like Happy will be the man to finish up the round, killing off Neo.
I'm not sure how I feel about the Zeus, you know. $100 to allow that to happen. It's kind of frustrating sometimes, but definitely an interesting asset to the game. Snax, he found a new toy. I agree. He has been getting a couple of kills with this game, but there we go. That's another round on the board for EnVyUs, and at this point, I think they may have tied this one up. 11 rounds on the T side. It's going to be a huge mountain for VP to climb. Definitely need the last 2 rounds. If they don't get 11-4, I would say their chances of winning this might be absolute 0. But here we go then. Snax with the AWP. Going to be assisted as well with one other person going to be near helping him out.
A very defensive position though. Like just sitting in behind those sandbags.
But at this stage, they keep getting the first frag and losing that position now. I think they're trying to play a little bit more of a passive game, force the T's to come to them. Just get that early bit of intel. You see, that's an interesting position for Snax. There we go. Now what's he going to do? He's stuck in this position. They know where he is. Making this utility T ammo to the position now. There goes the Molotov. And he should die here. Don't know how he survives, but there it is.
That was the pop flash. EnVyUs caught out blind, but he'll still end up dropping. Pasha needs to go big, but cannot do so. So it's into a 2-on-2 situation, but the bomb plant's already going down, and being Happy's in the perfect position, waiting on the stairs, lines them up with a great control. Taz and Bialy just fall to pieces, and we're into the last round of the first half. EnVyUs, so commanding for him. That we're talking about is so CT-sided. They're 12 2-on-Ts.
So, 23 frags for Apex, 17 for Happy, and that tag team combination has been working out so well for them. It's like alley-oop every single round. Apex goes and gets some entry frags in some bomb site. Happy lurks in another position, waits and rotates, and it seems to be working so perfectly for them. Don't really need to do too much here. Another force buy coming in as the last round does come to fruition. Snax with the max 7 now. Another shotgun on Neo, and this should be another round. It'll be a very simple procedure now for EnVyUs.
Yep, they want to slow this up. They know VP are going to be forcing up. They're going to have these close quarters weapons. And with the 2 orbs that they've got, use your money, force them out. The Molotov's already forced Snax into one position. The secondary smoke is going to fly in. Snax doesn't really have an opening. And they're basically down to a couple of flashes and one Molotov over on VP. So their defensive utility items just are not there anymore. And in fact, Snack's coming down. Nice flash, but he's going to lose his own life. And Neo waiting is with the Nova. Maybe he can... Oh, he can't. He shoots Neo in the back and doesn't find the kill.
I don't know how he didn't get that kill there. MBK
One life. One life.
Insane reactions to come back and hit that shot. But there we go. 4-on-3 situation now. Passion with the Max 7 himself. I would have thought he would have got that one. But MBK is unbelievably sharp right now as he gets another kill. 4-on-1. And that's going to tie it to half. 13-2 in favor of EnVyUs. On the T side of Inferno, that is unprecedented. Wow. What an amazing half for them.
That is absolutely crazy. And if you're worried that maybe EnVyUs were a little bit downhearted after what happened over on Train, what's happened right now in Inferno is instantly going to repair that and may even cripple VP coming into the next map. This, like, we were saying, like, yeah, EnVyUs, this should be their map. This is where they'll feel most comfortable.
Yeah, we thought they might win.
This comfortable?
Yeah. On the T side, that's crazy. Like, VP just looked completely locked out there. Didn't really have any opportunities. But now we go into the T side pistol. Obviously, VP need to win. They've got 5 sets of armor going up middle. You assume they're just going to try and go very fast, stay together, go frag for frag. But here we go. Apex holding the off angle here, seeing what it can do. And actually, the T's going to be falling back, making their way back towards the B-bomb site, where Happy is going to be waiting as well behind the sandbags.
Man, there's so many bullets going out right now, mainly because of the decoys that were spammed up mid. At Keo, Happy's waiting right there, and he's able to bring down Pasha. So already VP in a terrible position for this T side, down to only 3 players. Neo's still running around with that Zeus, hoping for something maybe in the apartments, but they're playing really tight now on Banana. So VP made that run back over towards A, but Happy hasn't left. Takes out one with a headshot. Looking for the second right now. He's already managed to claim 2 on this round anyway. We'll finish with a 3 for an EnVyUs. The perfect start to their CTs.
That synergy between Happy and MBK, that's such perfect play there. For any Counter-Strike fans at home wanting to learn how to play the game, watch how those guys play that bomb site. That's absolutely perfect. Happy there, you'd assume he'd fall back to the bomb site once they got the first 2 frags there, but he knows he can rely on his teammate there. He gets the first kill, he hides, MBK flashes him in, and he gets the next 2 after that as well. It's absolutely perfect. VP are having to force into this round, so they've got Desert Eagles, CZs, and P250s. And the CTs will be getting an array of weapons here. They've got Novas, P90s, MP7s, M4s, you name it, they've purchased it. So you can see themselves here just trying to spam through the smoke and work out if they can get some early damage going on here. But the T's don't really have much in terms of actual utility. They're going to have to just do one flashbang and make their way into the bomb site, it seems like.
It's when EnVyUs can manipulate everything they've got. Like, yeah, you don't, like, you've got a couple of flashes and smokes left, but even the P90 bullets they can spray. But Taz, a huge entry frag coming into the B side. They need to clean up the back defender, and they're able to do so. There goes MBK, and this B side now belongs to Virtus.pro. They're trying to retake it, but Neo, with their stolen P90, has pushed all the way up. Apex having trouble getting there, because getting sprayed from range by Snacks, who will be able to bring down, but Neo still doing the work. Bialy's there as well. They're both locked into the same corner, and Keo with this Nova, all he wants is a shoulder, can't hit the initial hit, and Virtus.pro will take the round against EnVyUs.
Well, there we go, then they somehow find that round, that Desert Eagle headshot coming in, and somehow they take over the B-bomb site with no grenades whatsoever. It's just going to be that one singular flashbang that somehow gives them that round. EnVyUs potentially being a little bit audacious there with their play. They didn't really employ any teamwork there. There's a little one-on-one situations, but here we go. Did they force buy back into this one? I see they actually will do that. So EnVyUs want to end this one as quickly as possible. They definitely don't need to this situation. You probably could just say, we could just wait till the gun round start and let's close this one out properly, but that's not the EnVyUs.
It's not the EnVyUs way.
No.
That's not their motto I'll go with.
There we go then. So VP once again getting that banana control, obviously very important here, but look at Apex. He's got all the way into T-spawn here, and this could be so deadly. If one of his teammates now just to cause a little bit of attention towards middle, this could be crazy.
Well, they're trying. He gets information on one. Can't see the other 2, which are pushing up towards Arch side right now. And now they turn around, they see him at the last moment. So he will be able to get the kill on Neo. And VP able to take control of top Banana, but while they do this, they know they've already got the A Arch side. Both Library, and in fact now they know they also brought down the A Defender. This is a very simple A plan. Happy needs to catch VP by surprise somehow. There's the flash, he can't see anything. Taz will ring him down, and this will be a round for VP. They do not lose against EnVy's buyout.
Absolutely, they do get 2 frags, and I feel like Apex could have done more work with that had he gone a bit faster perhaps, but unfortunately for him, a T turned around just at the wrong time. Managed to get 1 frag with a 5-7 there, but not as exciting as we'd have hoped there in that situation. But 2 frags for EnVyUs, not going to be enough here in that force buy. See Kenny S now saving the P90. Actually managed to get another kill onto Snacks there as well. When he's down to a 2-on-1, obviously the bomb is already down, so this will just be exit kills at this stage of the game. But any kills he can get will be important.
You can hear running down low. He's actually going to find the kill on byali as well. There's only Taz left. The bomb's going to explode, but they're right next to each other.
Interesting to note as well, so you see Kenny S being the main AWPer for anyone who may be new to watching Counter-Strike. He doesn't buy armor on this round like the rest of his team did. Just to give him enough bank there, you can see he's got the most money in his team. So he has the option to buy the AWP going into that first gun round. But
yeah.
Let's see how this one pans out. We can see that buy did come into last. So you'd assume now Kenny S actually buys armor here. He actually fancies this round, so he wants to utilize that P90 he picked up.
This has to be an aggressive arch play if he's doing this, but they don't have any flashes or smoke, so...
It's four men towards the B-bomb site. He's going to be happy once again, stacking and just trying to work out whether he can get some intel here.
He's the man that's asked to do the impossible.
Basically, if he can cause some sort of distraction and maybe sell, then maybe a stack towards the A-bomb site, who knows what could happen. Looks like a little B split perhaps coming in here now. They have got B control, and they have taken the top and middle as well, so maybe this stack will work out for them. Pasha just leading the charge here, trying to work out.
He saw MBK.
Yeah.
Just a glimpse of the shoulder pushing out. But at the same time, VP, like, they actually are going to commit towards the B side. They feel like they've brought down the defender, which means that you've got to assume there's at least going to be two A defenders for EnVyUs. They're checking in towards dark. They realize there's going to be one there. Kenny S on this close position. He's already been chipped down a little bit down to 71, but Pasha checking both the sides. Very, very cautious, checking every single corner. Now going to find one over at the barrels. And he's got help from Snax. Wasn't expecting Kenny S to be there, and that's going to be a big wipe for him. But then again, we are a 2-on-2. The rotation's coming over. Apex still on the side. EnVyUs actually holding this one for now. But it's only for now. That bomb ticking, Happy moving up. Sorry, the bomb about to tick. Happy gonna get there in time. Sees the head. Can't tap it there of Taz. Now he finally gets a little bit of dink damage, but doesn't have anything more than this P250. Looking into the back corner. And Taz will end up taking out the round.
So obviously one BP actually when it comes right down to the wire there. One-on-one situation. That stack actually working out for EnVyUs there. So VP do get themselves in a decent position now, but now EnVyUs will be buying, but not a single kit for them, and not great utility. They haven't got a single incendiary grenade. This can be so vital on a map like Inferno. It's great for the smokes lock out the initial push and kind of hold the CTs, the terrorists off, and then the incendiaries of where the execution comes in. You're able to do some serious damage at and separate the Ts from entering certain positions. But here we go, in round number 20. Once again, VP do take that banana control. EnVyUs playing very passively here. They're not going to be showing too much presence there at the start. Work out for them as well. They actually don't have too much utility, as I mentioned before, so they want to try and save that as long as possible.
Yeah, let VP waste their stuff trying to clean out those initial corners, and then start throwing at your smokes and slowing down the VP push, which currently is still like indecisive. They're looking for the initial kill to open up that defensive EnVyUs, but unable to find that opening just yet. EnVyUs is deciding to keep 3 players this time over on A, and not very far up. It's a very, very, very safe hold from EnVyUs.
They just want to utilize those crossfires properly. This is the problem VP had. There was a lot of one-on-X situation. Instead of going passively and making sure you work as the unit, they're actually getting taken down a lot by players just playing a little bit over confident perhaps. But Happy is playing very up close to this smoke with a drop on himself there. I'm not sure if Pasha just saw him. I assume he didn't. It looks like Happy will be pushing through with the flashbang here as well. This could be the very key frag to this round.
He still doesn't walk through though, and Pasha's backed up. Prepping the Molotov position, going to flame out the boxes on the other side, and then nade right in front. That is going to dink down Happy a little bit, down to 68 now. Spraying through the corners, and yeah, Happy, well, he's not visible just yet. Now he will be. Pasha crouching for the shot, and needs to clean up this site so the rest of Virtus.pro can get themselves in, because they've cleaned up everything else. It's just up to Keo now. He's coming back through CT. Checking just on the corner. They're both Snax and Keo looking at each other.
This is the point. He's just going to save his weapon here. We saw the CT buy not great, that like I referenced before. No kits whatsoever, but that was just great discipline play from VP. Making sure they check every single option there, but we may have another twist here as Geo picks up a kill onto Bash. That's a great headshot from him at the bottom of the banana there. As I was saying before, VP being so methodical with the way they were like taking part of the map, making sure they cleared every single area, got control of middle, got control of banana, and then they worked out where Happy may be playing from, took him down, and then there was no frags from the CTs whatsoever, no contention. So he's managed to get himself a pretty clean round there. They do lose 3 frags, and byali is going to be low HP as well. He's stay alive though, but that should put the CTs now onto another eco here. We knew Kiyashima has saved the weapon here, but at this point, I'd say they take the full eco and just try and get the AWPs out, get a full buy and just close this one out before it gets a little bit too scary.
I don't know if they fully agree with you.
No? This is like, as long as they keep themselves around the 2300 mark, they'll be fine for next round. So that's fine. I don't mind this too much. They haven't got the armor. It's just going to be Apex who gets us some body armor. He's once again going very slow, not going to be forcing issue. This is that 4-man stack coming in once again. It's almost a mirror of what we saw the last couple of rounds. But Happy going to be on Desert Eagle this time. We know what kind of devastating work he can bring to the table, as we saw at DreamHack London. We'll be able to recreate that kind of magic here as the pop flash comes in. The T's do push in, and Keo picks up the first frag, but Pasha takes down 2 and makes it down to a 4-3 situation.
Man, what a perfect time for Pasha to be there. And he's going to Molotov out Kenny S, and Kenny S actually gets away from Pasha, and MBK comes in from the side. I'll just get that perfect headshot with the CZ. And looked like a perfect control of Banana pushing towards B, but EnVyUs had a lot of men over there. And again, now actually EnVyUs pushing down in a very similar way to what VP did in their CT half. But this ends exactly the same way.
So Taz and Snacks making their way into the B-bomb side. We can see Happy there just for the Desert Eagles. So the stack working out relatively well for them. They get 3 frags, but it's not going to be enough to win the round here. And the bomb does go down, and this is a round. You would assume Happy just wants to save that AK, I would say at least, just so they can have that really strong buy I mentioned before. But this is a kill here. There we go. He's going to be making his way out. He's just checking the corner to see if he can work out whether there was an ambitious terrorist waiting for him. But not going to happen. He will save that AK-47. And perhaps looking for some more exit kill opportunities here. He's makes his way back to Arch.
And he's moved all the way around him. This will probably be a place where maybe VP will be less cautious as they come out, considering where they saw him previously. But no, Snacks keeps the guard up and finds Happy.
So this is where the CT money, gets pretty decent. This is the round I've been waiting for.
There's that orb.
Yeah, that's all they needed. So like Kenny S now, he's great on this map, being very mobile. He's been pretty quiet this game, to be honest. You can see Kiyashima and Kenny S on 13 and 7. But let's see how this goes. Kenny S got that decent mid spawn. Probably will be going for the face here as well. The smoke comes down and won't be able to get too much from that, and you just get Blooms just before he has a chance to take a shot there.
And fast Neo's making his play up. He's only there with the AK, cops a little bit of grenade damage himself. Thought for a moment he's going to rush into Kenny S. But the moment passed, and EnVyUs. Now they've got to deal with Pasha again. Had a really great time here on the T side, moving up through Banana. Always finding at least an opening or a collateral kill. But the push is coming from VP, and they're coming to A. They may actually decide to run over towards B because they've got control of this arch side. They don't really know it yet, as Kenny S trying to find some vision, but he's realizing the smoke's already up, and Happy, he's the man back at CT, and actually turns his back at the wrong time. Taz, we call him the man of the timing, and he just found it there on Happy. Now it's up to MBK, gets a lot of information, but Keo dropping at the same time, and Neo just goes straight through the smoke. This B side belongs to Virtus.pro, and EnVyUs have no intention of coming over to stop them.
Definitely saving the situation. You've got the AWP and the M4 on Apex there. That B split coming in from VP who actually perfectly executed, getting control of middle and B once again, and just pincering that bomb side perfectly. So Happy didn't know where to look. Kenny S coming around, facing towards the top of middle there. And he actually did a drop his AWP as well. That's actually really devastating for them. But he came around and just missed out on that information. So Cappy, isolated, stuck between the rock and a hard place, had to decide what to do, and made the wrong decision, had his back towards the terrorists. And that's another perfect round for VP. Looking very strong in this T half though, but after such a devastating first half, you have to say this may be a little bit too far gone for them, and maybe delaying the inevitable, but definitely very convincing so far.
It definitely has been, but is it enough? Like, we've seen amazing comebacks already today.
6 in a row as well.
Yep.
Not bad.
This is looking really good for VP, as long as they can keep EnVyUs down. But like, does EnVyUs keep themselves down? They've got just shy of 4K. There's 5K over on Keo, and they are going to have themselves a timeout to decide what they're going to do.
Take a full eco right now.
I know that's what you want to say.
Do that.
You hate it when there's a force.
It's just because I just finish it off properly instead of doing the quality buys and forcing into it every single time. Just give yourself that full buy, really healthy. Go for something a little bit, like go for Kenny S towards Banana, something a little bit different, mix it up, go for that first frag, and then you can do what VP did, which they actually didn't hold on to. You get that first frag and you fall back to the bomb site, and that's when you should be winning the round. That's how CT should be locking this one out. When you keep force buying into it and you don't have the incendiaries to actually handle the actual final execution, that's when you start losing. You actually have to face unfavorable situations just to find a frag before the T's get onto the bomb site. But let's see what they do here. It looks like they actually will be doing something with this. I can see a CZ being purchased for Kenny S there, and what will the other guys be doing? Apex has got an M4 in hand. What's that music?
I believe there is a marching band.
Perfect. That's just what we need now. Just to kind of raise the spirits of us.
It was funny. I thought we'd actually have the entire place to ourselves because everyone else is shut down for the night. But CS never sleeps.
Let's bring a marching band to a LAN. Why not? That's what we need.
That's the next progression, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got such great brands behind so many teams. Now they've actually got to have like cheerleaders, marching bands.
That's true. It's a logical conclusion, right? That's where we end up. Become a real sport. We need all that kind of entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
Idea,
I would like to see a VP marching band.
Well, maybe we can bring them in here and see what they can do for us. Go on the main stage, perhaps.
Yep.
But there we go. It's going to be a pause. This definitely will be a tactical pause here for EnVyUs.
Yep.
We had a few technical issues when we were starting up, but this is going to be a time for EnVyUs just to kind of slow down the momentum. A lot of teams will do this, like the kings of this are fnatic. Whenever they're in a difficult situation, they'll take a pause and always come back and just slow that momentum down at VP, and it kind of just cools everything down and takes them out of this hot streak they may be in right now. So this is a great call from EnVyUs. A lot of teams forget to do this, believe it or not. Even at this level, they won't do it. They'll kind of, oh yeah, probably should have paused in that situation where you lost 6 rounds in a row. This is the perfect time to do it. Work out what you're going to do with your money. Get a game plan on the actual gun rounds there. That is really loud, isn't it?
I actually have it turned down, so I'm perfectly
you can't
right.
hear it? Okay, I can hear it.
No, I'm
really
actually good.
Okay, fine.
But at the same time, I destroyed my hearing at a very young age, so...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Too many video games?
Yeah, I'll say video games.
Okay.
Just don't go near big ass speakers that actually make your clothes vibrate.
Okay. That's good advice.
Yes, it is. Words of wisdom passed on the years.
So after the first half there, we really did count VP out of this game, this map especially, right? So they seemed like they didn't turn up whatsoever. That CT side was actually getting the first frag wasn't the issue. It was actually handling that 4-man push that EnVyUs presented towards every single round, getting onto the bomb side. Very simple executions, nothing too technical coming in. Just relying on that powerhouse of Apex. He's currently on 30 frags here, and his first half though is absolutely stellar. Getting in there, finding frags everywhere, and Happy clearing up on the rotations as well. There's textbook EnVyUs things there.
Yep.
But now then the unpause comes in. They have been a little bit lackluster. It's currently 6-1 in the second half. This is kind of interesting. It's going to be fun to see how Inferno develops, as the M4A1S has been nerfed, or changed, I should say. I wouldn't say it's a full-on nerf, but it's a change, and players are still adapting to using it. It was such a huge deal on Inferno, obviously spraying through the smokes and pushing down towards T-steps and stuff, being able to pre-fast certain angles, not really an option anymore. So that's going to be interesting to see how this actually develops as a map going forward. But now then, CZs, Desert Eagles, and 1M4 for Apex, which is saved, so...
They will hold their money.
This is definitely a wise investment, a wise decision, I should say, going into this round. Just make sure you stabilise your economy, get a good buy-in, and just close this one out before you let them get to double digits. And at that point you think, okay, it's getting a bit silly now, but here we go then.
Well, let's see if VP can hold on to the momentum they've been running with here on the T side as well, and keeping EnVyUs away from map point and leveling this series at 1-1, which is what the analysts thought was going to happen. Well, we've seen a lot of things change up in this map too, where they all thought CT side would be the strongest.
There we go. So the CT's is holding back now. No 4-man stack coming in this time. They'll be playing more standard setups here, and just getting in there, working together, making sure they don't give anything away there. As I say that, those Kenny S gets a little shot with the smoke. What can you do against that?
Not a lot, man. Not a lot. But, well, I suppose you can get a little bit of revenge. It's not on Kenny S. It's going to be on Keo instead. And this is where VP have switched it up. So they've left these two EnVyUs players over on the A side, and they want to come into B. MBK has himself one big helping factor though, and that's the smoke. It's covering the top, and now MBK does VP. Okay, well that'll work too. Just fire straight through the smoke, killing off MBK, and then EnVyUs are scrambling to get into defense positions in time. Pasha in the perfect position, but Kenny S will actually get the kill on him as well.
Don't know how he's doing this, but great kills from him so far. Kenny S takes down 2 of the VP players. Happy just having a little spam for the smoke here, unable to land any shots there, and this should be a foregone conclusion now as Kenny S gets out of that. I don't think he even has any bullets left in his CZ to actually finish the job off. But Happy just wants 1 kill before going down. And if he can find an AK, that'd be great for them going into the next one. But I don't see how Happy should be able to find the kill here. They're going to take the safe option and just fall back here. He's taking the AKs with him as well. I like this. Making sure he doesn't take any chances here.
Keep it as far away as possible. Doesn't know how low Happy may be. Happy's actually pretty close to picking up that AK because he pushed it towards him, but he's still waiting and watching. I
like the Happy's Deagle now. It's called Team Solo Wrecked. Like he's actually renamed his Deagle after last week's antics in DreamHack London. That's pretty funny. I didn't notice that before. But Well done to him. It's going to go down in history with one of the biggest plays of all time, so why not? But here we go then. So, EnVyUs do get a full buy finally. They get the incendiaries out. Not going to have the AWP this time. They're going to be going in straight up for their 5 rifle buy. I think this is good. They need to play a standard round here. Don't have to force the issue too much, I don't think. Just work the rifles, work the crossfires. Let's see how this one goes down. VP once again getting that B control. And just not want to actually go down there and actually get down there in their faces. They've obviously got a lot to do that. It seems like they actually play a lot more passively and allow VP to have an information at least and that control at the start of the round.
But VP still doesn't have an opening into the side. Then again with Pasha, he's up so far again. Like his play on Banana has been absolutely stupendous, but EnVyUs having Molotovs and nades and flashes.
Well, this is it. Now
this time it's harder.
They just need to wait now for the T's to do that execution. This time the difference is they have those incendiaries to separate the T's and do damage. So let's see how this works out.
And Snack's really just trying to poke through holes without having to move up, cleaning out the bedroom and apartments. But EnVyUs are fine with this. Like, we're down to 50 seconds. VP still haven't made the play. Haven't even decided whether they're taking the bomb yet. They're still sitting back at the stairs near T-spawn. They're going to come up and try and attack into mid. Snacks gets that entry kill over on Keo, and they do really clean up now. VP, they've managed to clean up the entire A site. There's no players left from EnVyUs over there. It's just MBK as well as Happy. And they're bringing the bomb now towards the A site. Pasha still playing this floating role. It'll bring down MBK. And Happy, well, he can sit right now over in the laundry, but where's he meant to go from here?
This is looking a little bit of a problem for EnVyUs now. They're not actually getting any frags apart from that one.
And that one.
I was going to say, right, this is going to be a perfect round.
You hit the caster curse, man.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect. But there we go. Happy gets taken down. EnVyUs aren't actually, the synergy we spoke about in the first half doesn't seem to be working out for them this time. Like, they're not actually getting the frags off each other. As soon as the CT goes down, you expect the frag to be coming in and that exchange to happen. But VP going into these situations perfectly. Maybe this is the time now for EnVyUs to actually get that banana control, get pushed down. But now you can see Kenny S mixing it up. They're going for another force by MBK on the CZ. Kenny S going for the AWP pick. He got locked out with his smoke last time and going to be made redundant once again. They have to change up and work out what he's going to do to this next round.
And this is such a heavy investment from EnVyUs. They really just want to end this.
Yeah.
Like they've been so close for so long, but they just can't end it. Now the Molotov's going to clean up sandbags. VP will again maintain control of top banana, which is also what EnVyUs was. That's what they were capable of doing in the first half.
It's more the same here. 2-1-2 setup for VP, just trying to work out whether they can just get those easy frags again. It's going up into certain choke points together. It seems to be working out for them very well. And like I said, no frags actually being returned by EnVyUs so far. Happy is going to leave his teammate on the bomb side there.
Here comes that 3-man push again, up through the mid. They leave the bomb behind, but they just try and find the initial kill, and then the banana players can just rotate in and bring the bomb with them. They smoke up over on Archer side. They Molotov'd up to cheap corner. There's still smokes and nades coming over towards the B side, which is why the rotation started happening. But with Kenny getting that initial kill, maybe he's got time for the rest of his team. The Molotov has actually just caught VP out as he picks up a second kill over, this time over on Bialy. Third one in detached before Pasha finally puts him down.
There we go. That was a masterclass from Kenny S. They takes down the bomb as well, so they know it's going to be towards the area.
Look up!
Not going to work out for him, so that could have been the chance for them to get back in that round. But that's just, they needed someone to step up in this CT half. It's been so many rounds in a row they've actually dropped now. Kenny S finds some form with the AWP, finds 3 frags, takes the bomb down, and finally gets them to map point here. So this is where the pressure's been released now at least. They know they're going to overtime. They can kind of breathe easy now. It's going to be 5 rounds required in a row for VP. Can't afford to drop anything now. And it has to be said their T-side has been very strong so far, but
off of Kenny S's movement, you want to see aggressive. He goes with a pick straight from window. Can't connect the shot, however, backs up straight away. This has really slowed down VP though. They were looking to push aggressively up second mid, and that's just ground to a halt.
Okay, with a shotgun in hand there as well, so he's going to be trying to make that work. Shotgun definitely become a lot more prevalent recently in current meta, so definitely don't count him out of this round to see how it goes down. 5 AKs for the terrorist side. Once again, getting that top banana control. That's so good because it means the CTs don't have information at that point. And when you do go back to middle, they can't really justify their rotations too easily. They don't know where you're going to be going towards. But Kenny S now, much more passive setup this time. He's going to be playing towards the library, and Happy assists his team with the smoke towards the top of it. Bomb still down towards T steps. Neo leads a charge towards middle, just trying to work out whether there's any CTs waiting for them.
Snacks. Did he see him up? I don't think he caught a glimpse.
Very hard angle.
Running on the rails of okay, yeah, now Apex is down inside that graveyard area. And it looks like VP have just had enough of this. They're going to commit properly over towards the B side. So in come the Molotovs. It's perfect positioning. Actually pushing MBK out. And he has to move back to the back of the site near quad. And Happy. Oh, okay, that was a big kill for Pasha. Now they've actually opened up the CT approach. The nade's in behind. And he's so low. He's been burnt out. He's been naded up. Now goes for the plant. And they do actually have the openings. Keo, the last man left alive for the CTs. And VP, you never count these guys out. They are the comeback kings. And right now they are 4 rounds away from forcing out an overtime up against EnVyUs here on map 2.
That's actually a really big round for them to win, right? Because now that win streak has actually disappeared from, well, that loss bonus, I should say, has disappeared from EnVyUs. They actually go to the next round with $1,400. They haven't saved any rifles there. So there's going to be a difficult situation now. It won't be a double eco, but I would say they probably definitely want to take 1 eco here at least. They can probably justify a few PT50s, maybe a CZ. But this is the point now where I was kind of joking before about the force buys. This is the stage you don't want to be doing. This is where you guys potentially throw the game. So take some discipline here, take the eco on the chin, and then we can work out what goes on from there. Like I said, they have got the overtime in the bag, so it's not a huge deal, I guess, but they want to make sure it doesn't get to that situation after such a strong first half.
Well, you kind of got your wish. It is just a couple of upgraded pistols and only 1 bit of armor over on Apex. But Virtus.pro, they're armed to the teeth. Molotovs, flashes, nades, everything they want, as well as the 5 set of AKs. And they're going to use these bullets to their advantage, try and clean everyone out. If you know EnVyUs is going to be on this eco, got to clean out the bedroom, going to clean up these nice tight corners where you could use the CZ or potentially Zeus.
We saw last round as well how clinical VP have been about flushing these CTs out of position. You saw MBK having a hell of a time, just getting Molotov out of the barrels there, and then move back to new box and get naded down. It's just like, it was horrible, and then just VP reading it so well there. But now once again doing that very slow play, like I said, flushing them out again. But Keo opens it up, Desert Eagle headshot onto Snacks. That's going to help. And now what's that going to force the terrorist side to do? Going to make their way around to the arch side. Kenny S waiting with the CZ now. Great angle here as well. Could work out for him.
He got some quick kills on that side previously. It's a lot closer though, and this time Neo using the corner of the wall just to bang through and kill off Kenny S. And Keo, there's the 2 for now with that Deagle. Needs to find a lot more, and he can't actually have vision. Actually gets the tank through the smoke. He's done a lot of work from down here inside the pit. Finds another one. Can he get the hit? No, he cannot. Pasha will finally put an end to his spree with that Deagle. Happy tried to make a play up through mid, but that won't work either. It's a 1-on-2, and still a great eco here for EnVyUs. It's not going to completely cripple VP's economy, but at least it's going to make him work hard for the round.
So VP fighting back now. The round's getting a little bit scary, obviously, this is map point, but they cling on. Kiyashima making things a bit more interesting with the double Desert Eagle headshot there, but not going to amount to the victory just yet. As we go into round number 28 now, we can see this buy coming in from EnVyUs. They have 1 FAMAS on Happy, and they do have a couple of incendiaries, but only 1 kit. So VP, I think they need to keep doing more of the same. They're doing so well at just taking the map, dissecting it piece by piece, getting control of Banana, going up to middle, flushing the CTs out, and that's working so well for them. EnVyUs really having a hard time actually countering this. So.
And they keep getting entry fragged as well. Like VP, they come up, and it's not just this simple tag and back out. Which is really, for me, surprising, because Pasha has done such a great job again. I know I keep flagging this, but
Pasha just he's got so much confidence in that area now. Most teams will take about 25 seconds before they can even get to the top. They're just running straight up now. They know they've got so much control of this. They've rattled the CT side, and now the smoke's coming in from the CTs. That's quite an early smoke to go down, so they can just wait for that to come down. They know they're probably in a very good situation there. Show some presence towards the A bomb site, pull back towards B. You know you've based that quite a lot of utility already, and this should be more the same for VP now. They're going to smoke the CT spawn, and here
they got the rotation. They actually got the rotation. There's still 3 players from EnVyUs over on this A side as VP come in, but MBK doing some serious work from the back, already claiming out 3. Bialy is so low, a breeze will kill him off, and MBK, he'll pick up a 4th, and maybe single-handedly finally puts an end to Inferno. Snaximus is the last man left alive. And are they going to actually give MBK the 5? No, they won't. Kenny S will take the last one. But finally, EnVyUs are able to wrap up Inferno on their CT half after what was a blinder of a T side.
So after the pistol, the only 2 rounds that EnVyUs actually won there, so Kenny S gets a 3 or 4 man, I can't remember which it was, and then MBK getting a 4K. I think they got a little bit lucky there. They got so many rounds in the first half. Had they gone CT there, it looked like they weren't really turning up on the server as well. So good win for them. Can't take anything away from that. But that second half, a little bit disappointing after such a successful first half campaign.
Yeah, that it was. And that's one of those things where VP, like, you never want to underestimate them. There's going to be those times where maybe you play a little bit more defensively just because VP can do things like this to you. And it just happened to you as well, so it's going to be fresh in your mind.
That's the thing as well, like VP towards the end of that game as well, they're just getting up to the top of Banana. It wasn't even a case of, okay, we need to expend some grenades to get to the top. They knew they had just rattled the CT so completely, it was working this map so well, get to the top of Banana, throw some smokes in, dissect middle, get up there, and then see what you can do. Molotovs were so prevalent on the C side as well. They're actually making sure they were flushing all the CTs out. It was really great to watch. Unfortunately, the first half for EnVyUs was even better. They weren't doing as, what's the right adjective? I'm going to go with beautiful CS. They were like, VP were doing some really nice, like, textbook CS stuff. EnVyUs were just relying basically on their actual raw talent and aim there. They're staying in that four-man formation we see so much from them, and that was actually really impressive to watch from them. Apex, almost 30 kills in the first half. Happy collecting all the rotations as well. But yeah, that's the map EnVyUs we expected them to take, and they do it in style. Yeah,
that they do. Of course, the style will continue soon. We're going to go to a short break, and then we'll come back with the analysts as we look forward to map 3.